Hi guys, how are you doing today? And we're back with another video. It's been a minute. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been probably about a month. And if you see like smoke or something, I have you guys propped up like right in front of the incense holder. In black people terms, the candle is holding the incense. Okay, but how to fix myself. But needless to say, hello, new subbies. Hi, how are you doing? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been like a hectic month. My head has been completely in in the books, as you would say, about finding a place. I looked up on a couple of places, but nothing in particular that I liked, and it wasn't a right fit. And what I mean by lucked up was like, oh, I found a place, but yeah. And I'm sorry, so I'm kind of like stopped up because I got like this mucus thing going on. But anywho, this story time, as you can tell by the title of the vlog, it is about a stalker. Not like, I don't want to say necessarily a stalker, but it just turned weird, you know? And I'm just gonna tell y'all how it went down, you know, cause, you know, let me know if I'm tripping or not. So, I was on this site for moms, okay, and I'm not even gonna hold you, but so I mean, at first, now looking back, I've seen all the signs, but I give people like a chance because you don't know, it could be in a weird way, but it turns normal because you never know, you might connect with somebody. So so she was like in my inbox and we were talking. She was like, yeah, I seen your vlogs and all this stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I do my best to promote myself. You know, I'm not consistent. I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent, but yeah, that's my channel. And yeah, that's what I do. You know, I'm new to the whole YouTube thing, so X, Y, and Z. And then we swapped numbers. That was my first mistake because I didn't know her like that. But I was always told you really don't give a stranger your phone number. And we started talking. So needless to say, we were talking. And she was like, yeah, me and my baby's father, like it sounded like we had a lot in common. But, it turned into quickly, well, I just called you. Why didn't you pick up? I'm like, what are you doing? And, at the time I was pregnant. I believe I was pregnant with Nova. And, it was just strange for her to, being a mother, sometimes you're not going to be able to pick up the phone. Sometimes you're not going to be able to text back or whatever the case may be. But it was one of those. And I was like, I'm paying attention to my kids. Like, what's up? And she was like, no, I just want to talk to you. That's all. And woo, 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 and X, Y, and Z. So, like, I got to the point where I should have stopped. So, I haven't heard from her because, like, she texted me and I was like, no, cutthroat. Like, thank you, but no. And she texted me, like, I texted her to check up on her because I hadn't heard from her. And I was like, hey, just want to make sure you're okay. She hits me with, who is this? So I was like, Samantha. And I was like, hey, I hadn't heard from you. Just making sure you're okay. So she was like, oh, I guess you didn't want to talk and I didn't know. So I took your number out, woo, X, Y, and Z. So I was like, okay, that's fine, whatever. And a bitch like me can ride solo. I was born in this world by myself, and that's how it's going to be. I don't really need no friends. But, I was just checking up on you because that's the type of bitch that I am. So then it went straight back to that. Like, I called you. Why didn't you pick up? Like, what were you doing? I just texted you. I texted you like an hour ago. right hand of God, y'all. And then she began to talk about, you know, her baby father and all this other stuff. And she was like, yeah, he beats me, he does this and X, Y, and Z. And she was talking about how she was like on Section 8 and all this other stuff, which I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're married or whatever, what I'm trying to say is I just thought strictly like only one person could have Section 8 if you're married or whatever the case may be. I don't know. And she was like, yeah, I told you I was married. And I was like, no. I said, no, you didn't. I said, now, are you play married or are you married? Because, you know, some people play married and some people are actually married. Excuse me, that's disgusting. I'm sorry. And she was like, who says things like that? And, you know, for a minute, you know, I was like, a lot of people do it. Like, I mean, I'm not understanding why are you getting offended? Because you never told me you were married. And she was like, I did. And I said, okay, it's not a big deal, but whatever. And so she said something and it just went left. I said, honey, you never told me you were married. Not that it's any of my business, because to each his own. But however, we're not going to sit here and do this. You're not going to sit here and talk to me like I am a whole fucking child when in reality I just met you. I don't know anything about you. Don't care to know anything about you. So I guess she got offended by that because, you know, I'm a real girl. I'm going to give it to you how it is. But then also, please don't take my kindness for weakness. Okay? And so then, like, I hung up the phone on her and that was it. Like, I hung up on her. Like, no, we're not going to do this because, you know, if we're going to support each other, this is not what that is. And so it was like literally not even 24 hours later. She was like, hey, did you change your number? Why aren't you picking up the phone? And I was like, honey, I don't know who you are. So I'm going to play the same exact role that you played on me. Honey, I don't know who you are. Who is this? And she was like, you don't remember? No, I don't remember a damn thing. I sure don't. Nope, I sure don't. And so from there, like, she would write me, like, continuously, like, write me. And I wouldn't respond, to the point where I had to block her. Then she goes, like, I think she found me on my Facebook. And I was like, what the fuck? But it was like a different person. And she was like, why, like, what's going on? Do you still have, you know, that app and X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, oh, no. So I blocked her. Needless to say, I didn't hear from her again. At least I thought. So I go on my YouTube channel page and comments and all that stuff. She's writing me. She was like, X, Y, and Z, why'd you block me? Like, she trying to make it sound like I did something. And I was like, and if you know me for real, I don't like confrontation until you back me up in the corner or you disrespect me. Do not disrespect me and just leave me alone. Because, you see, I didn't want to, like, really, like, read that girl like how I wanted to. So I just blocked her from everything, and I don't know if she, like, still, like, watches my page or not. Needless to say, moral of the story is, be careful who you invite into your circle, into your aura. And do not just be giving out your phone number to any and everybody. If they sound cool over the internet, do some more investigation. No, we can talk still on the internet and X, Y, and Z. And from this day now on, that's what I vow to. So, yeah. So, it's crazy. It's crazy to the people. You think people on the streets crazy? Wait till you meet people over the internet. Okay? And when I say crazy as a mofo, she was crazy as a mofo. So, that's my story time. It's a nice little 10-minute story time. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this channel. And I'll just talk to you all next time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.